What's up, everybody? GeauxBurns giving you a breakdown of the Mafia 3 inside look video regarding the upcoming expansion, Stones Unturned. And if you want to check out the video yourself, it is linked below in the description section, and I'll have it up in the cards section as well. Basically, it involved interviews with Carlos Sanchez. He's the art director for Mafia 3, along with two of the big writers in Mafia 3, Bill Harms and Ed Fowler. And they gave us a lot of information regarding what we can expect in Stones Unturned, which is obviously an expansion a lot of us have been looking forward to. So first off, when is Stones Unturned coming? May 30th. In just a few weeks from now, Tuesday, May 30th, is when Stones Unturned officially drops on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC, which you will automatically have, courtesy of the Season Pass, and you'll be able to purchase it by itself, similar to Faster Baby. Now, Faster Baby was $15 US if you just wanted to buy that one expansion alone. I don't know how much this is going to cost. I guess it could be about the same. It could be also $15. Then again, it really feels like Stones Unturned is going to be an even bigger expansion than Faster Baby was, which means the price tag could actually be a little bit higher than 15 bucks. But I guess we'll find out in a few weeks from now. So they sat down with Bill Harms, Ed Fowler, and Carlos Sanchez talking about, first off, the main antagonist. His name is Connor Aldridge, this guy. And yes, I'm going to be showing you guys screenshots that I took throughout the video for your viewing pleasure. Now, Connor Aldridge is a very unorthodox mercenary who has his own methods, according to Bill Harms. Now, Donovan met Aldridge in Vietnam, and they came into conflict. By the way, if you hear what sounds to be jets flying overhead, I live near an Air Force base, and there's an air show happening this weekend, and this happens every time this year. You know, they're practicing doing their maneuvers and stuff. It's kind of cool, actually, if you're into that sort of thing. But in case you're hearing like weird noises in the background, yeah, those are fighter jets actually flying above the skies where I live, doing their formations and their stunts and stuff. Anyways, back on topic. So, yeah, Donovan and Aldridge come into conflict while they're in Vietnam. A disagreement, I guess. They go their separate ways. Then, I guess a few years later, Aldridge finds his way to New Bordeaux and starts cutting a path of destruction across the city. And Donovan sees Aldridge as a massive threat that needs to be dealt with. So he reaches out to his friend Lincoln for help. And Donovan and Aldridge both believe that they are patriots, but they have different methods, different viewpoints on what it means to be a patriot. And apparently, according to Bill Harms, Aldridge's a bit more extreme when it comes to patriotism. Now, that is fascinating because if you played Mafia 3's main story and you heard about some of the things that Donovan did in the service of his country, some of the things he did felt a little extreme. So if Aldridge is extreme compared to Donovan, wow, that is scary. Very scary. So I can't wait to see what kind of character Aldridge is going to be as the antagonist in Stones Unturned. So here's some cool stuff that was also mentioned. In Stones Unturned, Donovan is with Lincoln throughout most of the expansion. That means that Donovan is not just going to be sitting behind a desk or like in a truck, you know, just recording shit. He's going out there into the field with you. He's going to be fighting side by side with Lincoln Clay against Aldridge and his mercenaries. You didn't think Aldridge was going to be going in alone, did you? I mean, come on. What antagonist doesn't have goons and henchmen at his side? So yes, Aldridge has mercenaries, and Donovan apparently is going to be able to kick as much ass as Lincoln can. And there's going to be like banter between Lincoln and Donovan during combat, some trash talking going on. It's what you would expect between these two guys. So that's something I'm definitely looking forward to, is the camaraderie between Lincoln and Donovan, which we saw a lot of in Mafia 3, and obviously a lot of us wish that there was more of that. And we're getting our wish with Stones Unturned. And of course, the action throughout Stones Unturned is going to take place in New Bordeaux, obviously. That's where it starts, the destruction being carried out by Aldridge. And it's actually going to eventually lead to a brand new location. An island that feels more of a like a rainforest jungle vibe than, say, New Bordeaux or the Bayou. So it's definitely going to feel like Vietnam. Even though it's not Vietnam, it's just like I guess a tropical island paradise. I'm guessing as the jets fly overhead, hopefully they won't drop any bombs on me. If they do, I hope it's quick and painless as possible. But anyway, so I think that this island is going to be somewhere in the Caribbean. It makes sense because I hope you guys could hear this shit going on above me. One of the hazards of living near an Air Force base. But anyways, so yeah, it looks like from the artwork and from some of the screenshots I took that this might just be set somewhere in the Caribbean. It makes the most sense because obviously the Caribbean is in the Gulf of Mexico, and Louisiana is just off the coast of the Gulf of Mexico as well. So logically, you would assume that Donovan and Lincoln aren't going to fly halfway across the world to this remote island. So it's either in the Caribbean or it's elsewhere. Maybe it's down near South America or out in the Pacific. I guess that's one of the questions we'll have answered whenever Stones Unturned comes out. Now, apparently, and from the screenshots, the island is beautiful. It has several nice set pieces, according to Carlos Sanchez, the art director. And Connor has very highly trained mercenaries at his disposal. So these are not going to be like what you run into against Sal Marcano. They're not going to be like his goons. They're going to be like a little bit more difficult to deal with than what we had to deal with in the main story of Mafia 3, our faster baby with Slim Beaumont's sheriff deputies. So these enemies are ones that Lincoln and Donovan have yet to encounter since Vietnam, which calls for, according to Ed Fowler, heavy firepower, which includes RPGs as well as a new ability called Sniper Service. And this is real quick what it does. I guess you select somebody, you ping an NPC, and then boom, their head gets blown off. So that's the Sniper Service for you. A new addition coming to Mafia 3 courtesy of Stones Unturned. And hopefully we'll be able to use the Sniper Service in the main story, our free roaming, or over in Faster Baby as well. And finally, something that Ed Fowler was very excited about that I think is going to be a lot of fun is that you can't really have mercenaries without like high military ordnance and weaponry. So there's going to be turrets and turret trucks like the one that Lincoln Clay is riding around on. And there's going to be a lot of explosions, a lot of destruction going on. And apparently, Lincoln's going to have at least 2 new outfits from some of these screenshots, like this beach outfit that we've already seen. So if you want to wear a nice beach shirt where you're driving around New Bordeaux in the French ward, you'll be able to get this, plus this other really cool looking military style outfit as well. So that's at least 2 of the new outfits coming to Stones Unturned. We may get more outfits in Faster Baby. We only got 2 outfits, the Jimi Hendrix one and the other one, the jean shirt, the jean jackets. And we got, let's see, we got 2 new vehicles from Faster Baby. So I don't know what we're going to get vehicle-wise in Stones Unturned. I don't know if we're going to get that turret truck as an unlockable vehicle because once you're done with Stones Unturned, I don't think you're going to be able to like call up Donovan and have him drive you around chauffeur style while you just shoot up the place. So I think that may just be something you are able to do in Stones Unturned only, unfortunately. But hopefully we'll get some new vehicles as well. Perhaps even the Jeep, like I mentioned in my top 10 video a few weeks ago regarding my top 10 vehicles that are currently not in Lincoln Clay's fleet that I'd like to see. I would definitely like to see the Lakota as one of those vehicles that would unlock and be upgradable and added to Lincoln Clay's fleet because it would fit perfectly with the Stones Unturned expansion since it has a military vibe to it. All right, let me know below in the comment section, what do you think about all this information regarding Stones Unturned? Does it make you even more excited for the next expansion, which is, once again, coming Tuesday, May 30th to Mafia 3?